Alright, here we are back again for today's CSS battle daily target, and it looks like a fun one today. We've got a bit of a chicken going, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Again, still trying to get used to talking and thinking and coding all at the same time. Something I've never been very good at, but trying to get used to it by doing these. So we start off again with the body. It's got a dark background. I'm going to try and do this one today, all one take and not edit anything out. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully it all goes smoothly. So this first div, I'm going to make a display flex, I think, like that, and then we're going to start off with these little red semicircles inside, and then annoyingly that doesn't close the div, so I have to do it manually. And we're going to use IDs because that's less characters. I'm going to give them an ID of C. Yeah, let's do that for now. ID of C, target that, and we're going to set the background to be red. Height of, I wonder if we can, yeah, let's go for the height of the middle one first. 15, and a width of 15. No, that's not 10. And then border radius, oh, we're going to need a gap on that so we can see 10 pixels. Yeah, that's more like it. Then try and make them semicircles. Oops. Actually, saying that, might just be easier to set them as circles and keep them behind. Let's just do 50% here. And we're going to do a Z index of -1, just to make sure. Might be able to get rid of that at the end. Okay. I'm going to give this a margin auto so we center it. This is already becoming, I might have to give this div an ID for now. Yeah, might be easier. Let's give an ID of T. Come on. So used to Visual Studio where it auto corrects you for everything with IntelliSense. Okay, T, so we change this to T. There we go. Why is the margin auto not doing anything now then? That's strange. try again. Oops. That was strange. Let's try margin left for 100 for now. Or we can just do margin. Now it goes left. Is it left top? 0, 0. No, that's not right. That can be 0. No, that can be 0. That can be 150. No. 120. Okay, let's try that for now. Getting close. Okay, let's have a look at this then. That middle one just needs to be a little bit bigger, doesn't it? Let's go with 20. Okay, circles are always difficult for me. Let's try a width of 25. Not quite. Why is that so difficult to see? Maybe that'll be easier. There you go. Oh, this is going to be awkward actually with the gap and everything. Because what I was going to do was, and nth child 1 transform scale white space. It's going to do scale 0.5. Yeah, I was going to do something like that. But now the gap is an issue. Unless we use height and width for both. I don't think I'm going to be able to use scale transform. It's going to mess with the let's try 10. Let's try 15. Okay, not that big. Wow, that's good. 35. I'm gonna have to do justify content center. No. Align items. There we go. So we can reduce this to. Okay. We're getting closer. So the small one's a little bit too big now, isn't it? Okay, is it still? Can't tell which one's mine. I think my one's too small now, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go with a width 12 and a height of 12. That's pretty close. Let's try width width of 13. That's fairly close, huh? And then let's go with a gap less than 10, maybe 9. We want this one to be 20. That's pretty close, huh? And then we want this last one to be width of 30, 31, and a height of 31. This is tough. I think that might be as close as I can maybe get it. Yeah, that's pretty close there. Okay, let's stick with that for now. Then we'll create a div here. And this will be, let's just call it ID of W for white, a big white block. Actually, let me call this A. I'm going to use this as a container for the head and the beak. And then inside we can put W. And paste another one, B for beak. So we got W first. This one should be fairly easy. No, we don't have W first. We got A first. And this is why I wanted a div Oops. Yeah, div. Display flex. Now why has it done that? Oh, that's why. Yeah, if we can do that, we can reduce a little bit of code. So now A is also taking on that display flex, and we want justified content. No, wait. This is going to come. Let's add the background and the height and everything for now, see where it appears. So you got background, height of, it's quite big, isn't it? 140. And a width of 140. Can I give this a margin of auto? Yes, I can. And we want a border radius of roughly 20 pixels. That's pretty close. And then margin top minus, no, that's too much, minus 20, minus 10, minus 15. That's pretty close. Bang on that. I think 20 was perfect. Okay, we got that. Then we want oh wait, I know what I've just done. That's annoying. I've created A as a container, but I've let's take that out. We want W there. Spelled center wrong. There. So I'm gonna oh, that's good. Oh, is it gonna throw it off now when I add the beacon? That'll be annoying. Let's try. B background. No, I'm not the best at CSS, but I've learned some things on how to create shapes. Still not quite sure how they work. So it's border left is the flat part. So we don't need a background actually. It's going to be border left, and then the height of it, let's say it's 30 pixels, solid. That color. Yeah, shifted it across now, isn't it? And then border top is the half the width, I think. So let's say 20 pixels solid, and then you want that transparent. There we go. It's half a beak. And you want border bottom. Okay, that's fairly close. What do we need to change here? We need to change this to be more like 40. That's closer. Why does it look offset as well from the center? Do we align it? Align item center, just the content center. That's strange. That needs to be probably 40 as well. Okay, that's annoying. Margin left. Margin left here. Or 120. Perfect. Yeah, that beak is almost perfect as well. I think it is. We're just looking for the eye now. Go back to the top. I don't know if it's worth... I think I'm just going to position this absolute and try and get it. Yeah. I'm going to give this an ID of E for I. Come back down here, target E with a background of this. A height of 20 and a width of 10 and a border radius. Why do I keep doing that instead of a dash? Of 50%. Wow, I'm trying to go as quick as I can here, but I realise I've taken quite a long time to do this. Okay, where's that gone now then? That's positioned somewhere where we can't see it, isn't it? Position absolute. Yeah, it's difficult to try and talk about what I'm doing at the same time as thinking and typing and everything, but hopefully I'll get better over time. If we go top 100 and left 100, can we see it? There it is. Okay, that's going to be up to like 200, 250. Getting there, almost there. It needs to be bigger. Let's make a height of 30 and a width of 20. That's too big. 15? That looks pretty close actually. A bit of a droopy eye that is. Okay, that's fairly close. Let's give this difference thing. So height looks perfect. I think we just need to move it to the left. 230, 235. Perfect. Please, if this doesn't give me 100%, then I don't know what I've done wrong. It is a lot of characters, and it's giving me 99.9%. It's these along the top, isn't it? I don't know about that. Nope. That is annoying. Okay, mine's too wide on that, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's too wide. Nth child one width of 11 maybe. It's all shifted now. The height looks okay. And it's so confusing. Width of 10? Oh, this is annoying. Let's give that a go. It's going to be 99.9. Oh no, 100. Wow, okay. That big one looked more off, but I'll take it. 600 as well. Let me get rid of some of these characters. I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, we got down to 657 characters. Submit. Final score. Oh, it didn't change much. Final score is 600. Compared to global stats, average score is 544. Okay. Average character is 917. Wow, okay. Yeah. Thanks for watching that one, guys. That was harder than I thought it was going to be. I'd really appreciate if you give it a like and subscribe if you got this far, and we'll see you for tomorrow's video.